Right now, the FAA is still fighting a class action suit brought by 1,000 would-be air traffic controllers who all said that they were denied positions because they didn't fit in with the agency's diversity quotas. And for all the questions being raised about the qualifications of Trump's nominees to key agencies, the Biden administration and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, who was one of the most incompetent individuals ever to hold that or any other cabinet post under Joe Biden, well, let's not forget that they tried to put this guy up to lead the FAA.
Can you quickly tell me what airspace requires an ADS-B transponder?
Not sure I can answer that question right now.
That's okay. We'll just keep going. So that's a pretty important part. So what are the 6 types of special use airspace that protect this national security that appear on FAA charts?
Sorry, Senator, I cannot answer that question.
Okay. So what are the operational limitations of a pilot flying under basic med?
Senator, I'm not a pilot, so...
He's not a pilot, but head the FAA with no basic knowledge of the industry. So why did he get put up for that position? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But again, it all comes down to what really must be summed up as a conflict of visions between the left and the right. And on the one side, you've got the left. They believe in quotas, diversity studies, dividing everybody up by race and creed and skin color and who they like to sleep with, as if any of that matters to keeping a plane in the sky or, frankly, pretty much any other job you can think of. And then, on the other hand, on the conservative side, on the right, you've got common sense, racial blindness, may the best candidate win, the philosophy espoused by Donald Trump. This gets to the very heart of this conflict here. There are countless examples, again, from the FAA to the White House press room, everywhere. Again, here's another one I found. Just one of a million examples I could note how this display of photographs at the FBI's world-famous training academy in Quantico, Virginia, which seems to sum it up, and it's being painted over right there under the Trump administration. You see diversity, you see fairness, you see compassion, all highlighted in big letters. But at the FBI training headquarters, oddly, no mention of virtues like justice or activities like catching criminals. It's all just about performative virtue signaling versus, actual performance. So is it any wonder that the FBI, too, became such a political swamp and a plaything for the Democrats? Well, not at all. And it is also why DEI is so absolutely toxic. Once it is introduced into any organization, it becomes like a cancer, a rust that eats away at the trust people have in that organization. And one more thing, DEI, ironically, hurts those who it is supposed to benefit from the most, because everyone from a protected class or group suddenly is under suspicion. Did they earn that position on their merit, or because they ticked a box that helped an HR manager get a bonus? Well, thanks to the compassion of the left, competent minority members are the hardest hit.